Donald Trump has gone on the offensive after Meryl Streep slammed him during her acceptance speech at the Golden Globes. In case you missed it, the actress did not hold back any of her true feelings during her 6-minute speech as she went after the president-elect for mocking a disabled reporter during one of his campaign rallies in November 2015. And as you may have expected, Trump took to Twitter to respond. He called her one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood, said she is a Hillary flunky who lost big, and he never mocked a disabled reporter, but simply showed him groveling when he totally changed a 16-year-old story he wrote to make him look bad. We're not quite sure if Meryl will respond to him or choose to take the high road and move on. But we're not surprised in the least bit that Donald fired back at one of Hollywood's elite. Actually, we're just surprised it took as long as it did. And just so you know, he posted his tweets at 3:27 in the morning. At least you know he never sleeps. Major arrests have been made in Kim Kardashian's Paris robbery case. Check out these photos of the suspected thieves as law enforcement bring in various people in custody in Paris, France. Reports are coming in, and it appears law enforcement officials found DNA from at least one and possibly two robbers on the gag they used to silence the reality star. And if you remember the surveillance video that showed the suspected thieves making their getaway on bicycles, it also helped cops in their manhunt. TMZ reports that 17 people in all have been taken in from 5 different cities in France. And get this, 3 are female and the rest are male. It was widely reported that the robbers made off with $10 million in diamonds and jewelry, but that number is actually closer to $5.6 million. And that includes her ring, worth an estimated $4 million alone. It's not clear if any charges have been leveled, but they can be held for 96 hours before they get charged, or they must be released. Stranger things have happened than the 2017 Golden Globes. Just ask attendee Millie Bobby Brown. Host Jimmy Fallon showed up in a traditional black tux, and from what we could tell, it's hard to find anyone who didn't play it pretty safe. Nominee Lily Collins looked amazing in this pink floral number. Nicole Kidman killed in her silver dress, hanging with Reese Witherspoon and Sarah Jessica Parker. Hey, even Sly Stallone didn't miss a beat. Of course, Emily Ratajkowski stunned at the Weinstein Company's after-party. More seasoned model Naomi Campbell also came to impress. And Kerry Washington also kept up the trend of looking great. We hate to say it, folks, but everyone who attended the Golden Globes looked pretty great to us. Geez, Christian Slater, try not to look so dapper for us next time, will ya? Meryl Streep didn't please everyone with her anti-Trump message at the Golden Globes, but she certainly spoke to her peers. Nearly everyone regards Meryl as one of the greatest actresses of all time, but she wasn't adapting a role when she criticized President-elect Donald Trump, saying Hollywood is crawling with outsiders and foreigners, and if you kick us all out, you'll have nothing to watch except for football and mixed martial arts, which are not arts. Meryl might need a lesson on how many foreigners compete in mixed martial arts, but whatever. Many celebrities had her back. Ellen DeGeneres, John Legend, Chris Maloney, Andy Cohen, Sarah Silverman, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, just to name a few. Some right-wing pundits like Tommy Lauren fought against her stance, but it's clear that Meryl was the big winner with her hot take. We'd ask to leave politics at the door of these award shows, but that'll probably never happen. Forget the dresses, forget the smiles, and actually just go on and forget the performances altogether. This year's Golden Globes was all about politics. When Jimmy Fallon took the stage in his opening monologue, he threw a subtle dig at Donald Trump, saying the Globes is one of the few places where America still honors the popular vote. And when Hugh Laurie stepped up to the mic after winning his Best Performance trophy for The Night Manager, he quipped that this might be the last ever Golden Globes because its sponsors have Hollywood, foreign, and press in their name. Brian Howard, co-director of Zootopia, used his stage time to say his film was about embracing diversity even when there are people who want to divide us using fear. Of course, it was Meryl Streep who used her acceptance speech to slam Donald Trump for mocking a disabled reporter. She asked the public to condemn hateful acts, saying disrespect invites disrespect and violence incites violence. Donald Trump tried to take her to task using his Twitter, calling her one of Hollywood's most overrated actresses out there. Guess we should come to expect these things at award shows. And we think it's going to get worse before it ever gets better. This might be the start of Mel Gibson's comeback, and what a way to kick things off. Mel Gibson walked the red carpet at the Golden Globe Awards with his heavily pregnant girlfriend, Rosalind Ross, and we have to admit, they looked amazing. Gibson was nominated for Best Director for his war drama Hacksaw Ridge, and he beamed for cameras and looked quite the Hollywood star in his black tux and bow tie. Ross's pregnancy was announced in September after Gibson's rep exclusively confirmed to People that he will be welcoming his 9th child. Rosalind was dressed in a silver gown with a drop waistline, accompanied with a shock of bold red lipstick. Since the film was released in November, Hacksaw Ridge has grossed over $137 million, and it has been hailed as a critical and commercial success. Mel's been at the center of controversy since 2006, when he was arrested for drunk driving and launching into an anti-Semitic rant, and then again in 2010, when audio recordings caught him verbally abusing his ex, Oksana Grigorieva. Wait, Blake Lively's jewelry at the Golden Globes cost what? According to Us Magazine, Blake was wearing $7 million worth of diamonds and emeralds at the star-studded event. $7 million! And it's not even on her dress. No, instead you'll notice those enormous diamond earrings. And who can peer past that gargantuan diamond and emerald bracelet with a jewel so big that it almost looks fake? The actress pretty much looked $7 million herself too, making her most recent appearance after giving birth to her second baby just a few months ago. It might be surprising that just one individual is wearing $7 million in jewels, but if anyone deserves it, it's probably Blake. We're pretty sure she had to give them back at the end of the day anyways, but that is one expensive night out. Everyone knows those gossip magazines at the grocery store are old news. That's why we give you the best celebrity stories and headlines on a daily basis. So sit back, watch, and be sure to like and subscribe.